Hello, if you're in already. You can talk if you want to as well. Don't worry, the hat's not on for a while either. Just a few preparations. Make sure you got your pen and paper and beer or other beverage. Welcome to my humble abode, by the way. Quiz will be starting in 10, 10, 10, 10. You're early. Feel free to chat in the taskbar if you want to. Oh, people flowing in. It's my bit of success, and you know that. Okay. It's skin freezing, Dave, and you know it. Okay. Picture rounds. Put some music on in the background if you want, or turn me off. Either or, don't mind. Because people want to see me in a hat.
They really want to see is your isolation hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. What is the point? People I don't know are looking at me right now. There we go. Such is life. Right, so welcome all. If you are already here nice and early, you can get started with round number 1. If you follow that link there, I've just put in there, if you click on that, that's round number 1. That's the first picture round, okay guys? I'm going to leave that up there for the next 5-10 minutes, so knock yourselves out. Make sure you have a pen and paper. There's going to be 8 rounds. 8 rounds is going to be 2 pictures, lots of talkie, and a music round as well. Okay, so there you go. So pen, paper, team name please at the top of it, because then you're going to put your scores in the bottom bit here. Oh, it's all right, thank you. So yeah, so if you've just joined me, first picture round in that link there, click on that and that'll download for you. and then you can answer those 10 albums that I want the album title. No, not album title. Yes, album title of, please. I can take the hats off now. I'm cold. Oh, warm. Sorry. God's sake. Wouldn't have done this for a living, could you? Afternoon all, evening all. Oh, loud and clear, I hope, anyway. Power's on, that's on, that's on. Dinner, beer in a minute. I'll sort his hair out. Oh, God, people can see me. And dinner as well, thank you. And if you're just joining us, that link you can see in the chat box, that small one, https://we.tl. Click on that. That's the first picture round. You need to click to download, okay? Jolly good. And you can get started with that. I'll be starting round 2 in around about, what should we say? 6 minutes, I reckon. Yes, Hendo, I know you're watching. Yeah, there's a link, everybody, in the chat bit. Just click on that chat. What? How can everybody not have the chat? Oh, if you're on your phones, come on. Laptops, iPads, big screens. You can even do this on your TV. Actually, could you do this on your TV? You can maybe do this on your TV. Oh, come on, Rob. Waiting for you. Oh, Hendo. Right, okay. How do we get around this? Well, in that case, then... Oh, how can I have no chat bit? That's the whole point of this. I mean, that's going to cost you 10 whole points. Right, okay. Let's make this work. Oh, right, okay. Well, if you've got an email address, text it to me, and I'll forward you the link. How about that? I don't know. That's the best I can do, really. I think there's only 2 picture rounds, so... Anyway, hi guys. Anyway, if you are in, we want pen, paper. I'm going to ask round 2 questions in about 3 minutes. Hendo, I'm just sending you the picture round now. Yeah, I know your email address. You sent it last time. Any more for any more? If you need the picture round sending to you by email, let me know, and I'll send that to you now. Feel free to chat in the taskbar, by the way, guys. Please, because I feel a bit lonely now. Ooh, 8 people now. 8 people watching this broadcast, you weirdos. We've only got better things to do on your Sundays. Gonna do my stir fry now, by the way. This is great television, by the way, isn't it? Great stuff. Right, okay, one thing I need you all to do is just hold on to your team names. Hold on, you're doing your own marking, okay? This is obviously for you and your benefit only. So all the cheating, as much of it as you like. You, at the end of the day, have to look at yourself in the mirror in the morning. Or tonight, when you're brushing your teeth. Right, anyway, whilst we are doing that, I'm going to get the questions up and running. So, as I say, guys, if you're listening, I'm going to do 3 questioning asking rounds, along with a pitch round. We'll mark them for half time, have a 5-10 minute break, get the other about 4 rounds done, points galore, have a beer, and yeah, there we go. That's how we're going to do this. Excellent. I understand there's a few non-Kettering based people watching as well, which is exciting. Obviously the majority of you are all Kettering folk from the Piper. Okay, there we go, question sheets. Oh, 9 people watching now. Can we get into double figures? I'm not going to start asking questions until I get into double figures. Incidentally, if you're really OCD, you might want to know the titles of the next 3 rounds. So round 2 is going to be called Telly Addicts. I wonder what that might be. Round 3 is going to be called The Smoke. Again, you can wonder what that's all about. And round 4, I'm afraid, is the obligatory sports round. It's easy, I promise. Excellent, jolly good. Sorry, I've got a helper, assistant. Brilliant. Anyway, a couple more minutes, 2 more minutes, then we'll start asking questions for round 2, okay, guys? So I'll give you time to look at the picture rounds. I want the album titles, please, okay? Not who did them. I want the album titles, please. Which is nice, by the way. Remember, if you haven't got access to the picture round, just drop me a message if you have my number. I'm not really going to start typing it out now. And I can email it to you. What? You don't have access to the picture round. Well, this has all gone wrong straight up. We'll get it to you, don't worry. Holly will do something, I'm sure, for you, okay? She's good at that. Right. Are we ready for round 2 already? Right, okay, we'll sort the picture round out, okay? We're going to get straight to some questions because everybody's having serious trouble answering the picture questions. So we'll get round to that in a minute. Right, give it another 2 seconds, let people get in. What I'll be able to do, guys, is I can chuck all the questions, just copy and paste them straight into the taskbar if you've got the chat again, so I don't need to keep repeating the questions for you, okay? But we'll go through them reasonably concisely and I can repeat them if need be. Right, guys, round 2 on your sheets of paper. Telly Addicts is the title. Question number 1. Name the TV show set on a council estate showcasing the antics of Frank Gallagher and his family. That's question number 1. Name the TV show set on a council estate showcasing the antics of Frank Gallagher and his family. Look, this is how technical it is here. I've got a laptop, second laptop, phone, another phone here for chatting to people. Bizarre, right? This is how they do it in the modern world. So question number 1 anyway. Question number 2. Which famous dad changed his name to Max Power after seeing it on the side of a hairdryer? Which famous dad changed his name to Max Power after seeing it on the side of a hairdryer? I think my hair's seen too many hairdryers, actually. Anyway. Excellent. The quizzes WhatsApp is going live already. Question number 3. In what town would you find the fictional business Wernham Hogg based in? In what town would you find the fictional business Wernham Hogg based in? That's question number 3. Three questions in and we're doing all right, guys. Come on, not many more to go. Question number 4. The word omnishambles was made famous by which television series? The word omnishambles was made famous by which television series? I'm going to carry on eating my stir fry while you're answering that one. This is all being powered off my phone, by the way, as well. Thank God for hotspot. Question number 5. Who won the first I'm a Celebrity way back in 2002? Question 5. Who won the first I'm a Celebrity way back in 2002? That's question number 5. Here we go, nice with this. Hope you all have one, or a gin and tonic, or a wine, or a sparkling water, or whatever your choice tipple is. Question number 6. Which of these aired in the UK first? Which of these, I'm going to list them, aired first in the UK? Lost, The Wire, Mad Men, or 24? Oh God, I can hear someone has got this feed on in the background, and I can hear my own voice. It's not good. That's question number 6 one more time. Which of these aired first in the UK? Lost, The Wire, Mad Men, or 24? If you're just joining us, I've seen a couple of people come through. I'll repeat them very quickly at the end. Question number 7. In the 2009 FA Cup, ITV mucked up big time, by cutting away to adverts just as the late extra time goal was about to be scored. Who were the 2 teams involved in that match? On question, I'll ask it again. Question 7. In the 2009 FA Cup, ITV mucked up big time by cutting away to adverts just as a late extra time winner was about to be scored. Who were the 2 teams involved in the match? Silence. Tension. We'll sort the picture round out later. Ignore that for now. We might just go on the fact that it's just questions and a music round. We'll sort it out later. Question number 8. Which game show was launched in 2007, hosted by Jasper Carrott, and ended each episode with contestants choosing to split or steal? Which game show launched in 2007, hosted by Jasper Carrott, and ended each episode with contestants choosing whether to split or steal? That's question number 8. I think we've bitten off more than we can chew here. The old technology, but we're getting by. We're getting by. That's question number 8. Question number 9. Dave Lamb is famous for narrating which TV show which first aired back in 2005? Dave Lamb is famous for narrating which TV show which first aired in 2005? Hope you're all right, by the way. I'm going to have a beer in a minute. Looking forward to that. I'm mowing a lawn all day, which is proper work, by the way, and it's also essential work. And question 10, second round, sorry. Which animated duo received the highest TV ratings for the whole of 2008? Their Christmas Day appearance attracted 16.1 million viewers. A lot more than this. Question 10. Which animated duo received the highest TV ratings for the whole of 2008? Their Christmas Day appearance attracted 16.1 million viewers. That's a lot. Lawn is huge. That will show you how big the lawn is. I'll repeat all those questions again in a moment, guys. Very quickly for those who've just joined us. Sorry if it's going to take a while, but we'll get in the swing of things. There you go. That's how big the lawn is. We can't really see, can you? There you go. That's Harting Free Cricket of that. All had to be done by hand, by me. Anyway, huge tracts of lawn. Okay, so I'm just very quickly going to read all of them through one by one, no gap between them, just for those who've just joined us. Question number 1. Name the TV show set on a council estate showcasing the antics of Frank Gallagher and his family. Question 2. Which famous dad changed his name to Max Power after seeing it on the side of a hairdryer? Question number 3. In what town would you find the fictional business Wernham Hogg based in? Question number 4. The word omnishambles was made famous by which television series? Question 5. Who won the first I'm Celebrity way back in 2002? Question 6. Which of these aired first in the UK? Lost, The Wire, Mad Men, or 24? You've got 1 in 4 chance of getting that right. In question 7, it's a long-winded one. In the 2009 FA Cup, ITV mucked up big time by cutting away to adverts just as a late extra time winner was about to be scored. Who were the 2 teams involved in that match? Question 8. Which game show launched in 2007, hosted by Jasper Carrott, ended each episode with contestants choosing whether to split or steal? Question 9. Dave Lamb is famous narrating which TV show, which first aired in 2005? And question 10. Which animated duo received the highest TV ratings for the whole of 2008? Their Christmas Day appearance attracted 16.1 million viewers. Going to give you about 30 seconds while I pour myself a beer, and then we're going to go to round 3, which is called The Smoke. You can guess what that means. Oh, we're up to double figures! Double figure viewers! Fantastic! Right, I'm just going to pour myself a bit and then we're going to round 3. Just checking what everybody's chatting about on the stuff. Excellent, jolly good. You're going to see an empty doorway for a second. Shorty's Quiz Night, sponsored by Proper Job. We're not the BBC, we can advertise on here. So guys, round 3, or round 2 is probably for most, as you haven't seen the picture quiz yet. It's called The Smoke. Some of you may have guessed that's going to be a quiz about London town, where unfortunately I have to spend a lot of my time at the moment. So, pens and paper at the ready. Question 1 of round 3. Which part of London has pubs called the Edinburgh Castle, Dublin Castle, Windsor Castle, and Cairnthorne Castle? Question number 1. Which part of London has pubs called the Edinburgh Castle, Dublin Castle, Windsor Castle, and Cairnthorne Castle? Pubs. Of course, it's a lot harder than the paper. I actually wrote proper questions for a change. Beer's good, by the way. Ooh. Question number 2. And I'm going to give you 10 metres either way here. How tall is the shard? Simple. How tall is the shard? I'll give you 10 metres either side of the answer. I'm not that magical, I'm afraid, Hendo. I don't even know what goes on in that doorway. I've not been in there yet. It's a big place. Question number 3. Which town on the Thames gained an extra 10 letters in its name in 2012 in a bid to make it sound a little bit less rubbish? Which town on the Thames gained an extra 10 letters in its name in 2012 in a bid to make it sound a bit less rubbish? That's question number 3 of round number 3 of what will probably be the only Shorty Quiz Night. Fantastic. I've seen some very good answers here on my on WhatsApp. Thank you. Bloody huge, I'm afraid, is not an answer. Question number 4. Whilst walking certain stretches of the Thames, you might encounter a pillar stone bearing the letters UBR. What do they stand for? Whilst walking along certain stretches of the River Thames, you might encounter a stone pillar bearing the initials or the letters UBR. What does UBR stand for? Incidentally, for question number 7, is it? Or is it 9? Yeah, 7, which was the football question for Telly Addicts. I'm going to give you half a point if you get a team right and not both teams right. Oh, I hear some of you say. Question number 5. Which underground station was originally called Gillespie Road when it first appeared? Or opened even, that's a better word, isn't it? Underground stations don't suddenly appear, did they? Which underground station was originally called Gillespie Road when it first opened? That's a better way of putting it. This whole chat thing has not really worked. I'm disappointed in you guys, I really am. There we go. Question number 6 of round 3. To understand the causes of things is the motto for which London university? To understand the causes of things is the motto for which London university? I'm just going to eat some more of this delicious stir fry, which is made for me. Good. How do you spell what? Oh, bloody huge. I have no idea. Anyway, question number 7. Which band tethered a helium-filled pig to Battersea Power Station in 1976 for an album cover photo shoot? My favourite album of all time, this, by the way. Which band tethered a helium-filled pig to Battersea Power Station in 1976 for an album photo shoot? Favourite album, really is good. Don't want the album, just want the band. I'm hungry, alright? Oh, how do you spell the underground station? Gillespie Road is in Keith Gillespie, the footballer. Gillespie. There you go. There you go, see? Technology is wonderful. It's almost like being back at the Piper. Question 8. The Grapes, a Grade 2 listed pub in Limehouse, is owned by which famous British actor? Question 8. The Grapes is a Grade 2 listed pub in Limehouse and is owned by which famous British actor? It's gone quiet again. Oh, we had 12 earlier. 12 people were in here. 12 people with nothing better to do on their Sunday evenings. Thank you for your support. Sponsored by Proper Job. Question 9. Sorry, it's another sports question. How many football teams are based in Greater London? That's Greater London. In this season's Premier League, before it got chopped off. How many football teams are based in Greater London for this season's Premier League, which is still ongoing? Greater London. There's a reason why I keep saying Greater London. Just want how many. Don't need to list them, just want to know how many. So you've got 1 in 20 chance. Including Edgware. Don't think Dave's here so you can say what the hell you like about Leeds. Dirty Leeds. And question 10, final question for round 2/3. Question 10, what produce will you find at the famous Sunday markets on Columbia Road? What produce will you find at the famous Sunday markets on Columbia Road? I have an anecdote about this. It's not a very good one, but I got caught in it once without knowing it existed. Oh, Dave is here. Damn. Okay, so similar as before, I'm just going to read them all out 1 to 10 very quickly in case you missed any of them, so I can catch everybody. Question 1, what part of London, so I want the borough name, essentially, what part of London has pubs called the Edinburgh Castle, Dublin Castle, Windsor Castle and Cairnthorne Castle? Question 2, how tall is the Shard? 10 metres either way. Question 3, which town on the Thames gained an extra 10 letters in its name in 2012 in a bid to make it sound a bit less rubbish? Question 4, whilst walking along certain stretches of the River Thames, you might encounter a stone pillar bearing the letters UBR, what do they stand for? Question 5, which underground station was originally called Gillespie Road when it first opened? Question 6, to understand the causes of things is the motto for which London university? Question 7, which band tethered a helium-filled pig to the Battersea Power Station in 1976 from an album cover photo shoot? I need to rewrite that, it's terrible words. Question 8, The Grapes is a Grade 2 listed pub in Limehouse and is owned by which famous British actor? Question 9, how many football teams are based in Greater London in this season's Premier League? And question 10, what produce would you find at the famous Sunday market on Columbia Road? I'll give you 2 more minutes. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. What we'll do is we'll rattle through 4. I'll then somehow find a way of getting the picture quiz. I'd had hopes that you could just transfix it on the screen so you could see what I'm seeing, but YouTube's not that effective, unfortunately. But we'll find a way, or we just don't bother. For those in the quizzes, WhatsApp might even just put it in there and you can view it, and then other people, I've got your WhatsApp as well, I can just send it to you as well. We can find a way. We will defeat this. They're sponsored by Proper Job. Round 4, I'm afraid, is the obligatory sports round, so I hope you have some help maybe, or Google. But there'll be 2 or 3 people, I'm sure, who will be okay with this. It's their kind of thing. If it's not, I'm sorry. There are other more interesting rounds, I promise. So, round 4, question 1. Hello?
Okay.
That's a bit quick. It's a bit quick. I need to slow down, apparently. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm going to slow down. I'm still going to ask question 1 of round 4 because people have got beds to go to at some point tonight. So, question 1. Nice and simple. Who was the top try scorer in the 2019 Six Nations? Because we haven't had the full 2021 yet, so I thought I'd ask last year's. Who was the top try scorer in the 2019 Six Nations? That's question 1 of round 4. So, put some music on in the background if you want to. Pour yourself another gin and tonic. Question number 2, and I was asked this question in another quiz I did a few days ago, so it's weird how that came up. What unwanted record does New Zealand cricketer Jeff Allott hold? I'll say that again. What unwanted record does New Zealand cricketer Jeff Allott hold? That's question number 2 of round 4/3. Anyway, just come to the chat again. I'm just going to re-link it in case you do happen to get the picture quiz. There's the link there. I've just sent it just now there. I'm not going to send it a second time. There you go. So if you just click that, that will get you round 1, the picture round. If not, I will send it. I can get it on my phone. I'll just send it to you on WhatsApp. If you haven't got it, just drop me a message and I'll send it. Question number 3 of round 4. Toulouse FC, Florentina and Perth Glory all play in what colour home shirt? Toulouse FC, Florentina and Perth Glory all play in what colour home shirt? Now that's suggesting that it's not your standard red or blue. So go crazy with your answers. But they all play with the same colour shirt. Oh, got raw beans in as well. That's fantastic. Question number 4. Who scored after just 2 minutes to break Spurs' hearts in last year's Champions League's finals? Who scored after just 2 minutes to break Spurs' hearts in last year's Champions League final? Only asked that because I know a lot of Spurs fans, and it still winds them up. It's the problem with living in Hertfordshire. That's question number 4. Oh, that's good. Good baby. Question number 5, and I'll give you a couple of minutes on this one. Name the 3 UK racecourses to begin with the letter A. I can't do an A. Name the 3 racecourses in the UK to begin with the letter A. I'll give you half a mark if you get 2, and I'll give you a full mark if you get all 3. It's question number 5. I'll give you a few minutes. A minute. 90 seconds. Stop asking. Wait, I'm just going to get a mouse. That might be necessary. Okay. Oh, it's all very technical. Sorry for all the noises. Dun, 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 dun. There we go, that's better. Question number 6 of round 4/3. How many times has a Brit won the Tour de France? So how many times has a Brit or a British man or representing the UK/Great Britain, how many times have they won the Tour de France? Don't need to know who, just how many times. Talk amongst yourselves. The sun has got his hat on. The sun was glorious today, by the way. Okay. I'll put you into there. Where should I put you in? Question number 7. Hang on. Let me just get these on. There we go. Cool. Right, I can send those to people's phones now. Okay, here we go. Question number 7. Since 2004, Rufus has been an invaluable member of the team working behind the scenes at Wimbledon. What does Rufus do? Since 2004, Rufus has been an invaluable member of the team working behind the scenes at Wimbledon. What does Rufus do? That's question number 7. No, not how many years, how many competitors. So how many times have British people won it? So someone might have won it more than once, for instance. That will count as an extra year. How many years has Britain won the Tour de France then? Go along those lines. Question 7 one more time. Since 2004, Rufus has been an invaluable member of the team working behind the scenes at Wimbledon. But what does Rufus do? In case you're in the quizzes WhatsApp group, I've just posted the picture quiz in there, so you can send that to get it there. Question number 8 for the sports round. Which country will be hosting the 2026 Winter Olympics? Which country will be hosting the 2026, hopefully, Winter Olympics? Okay. Again, I've just sent a few more people the picture quiz if they want it. Or if you need me to email it, just somehow let me know. Question number 9. Which two teams slugged out a 17-13 scoreline at the London Stadium on the 29th of June 2019? Which two teams slugged out a 17-13 scoreline at the London Stadium on the 29th of June 2019? There's a hint in the wording. Which two teams slugged it out, a 17-13 scoreline at the London Stadium on the 29th of June 2019? See, don't say I don't help you guys. And the final question of this round and this whole half. God, it's flown by. Question 10. Which of these feats, which I'm going to list, has the largest number? Which of these feats I'm about to list has the largest number? You understand what I tell you. Number of gold medals won by Team GB at the Rio Olympics. Total number of fences that is jumped at the Grand National. Points difference between Liverpool and Man City before the Premier League was suspended. Or the number of times Yorkshire Cricket Club has won county championship. I'll read them again. Which of these has the largest number? So you've got to work them out. Number of gold medals won by Team GB in the Rio Olympics or at the Rio Olympics. Total number of fences jumped at the Grand National. Points difference between Liverpool and Man City, that's first and second, before the Premier League was suspended. And the number of times Yorkshire County Cricket Club, Yorkshire, have won the cricket championship. One of those is a bigger number than the rest. You decide which one. You've got 1 in 4 there, guys. Put A, B, C, D as well if you want to, if that makes it easier. Right, so I'm not hearing people shouting they haven't seen the picture quiz, first round picture quiz, so in which case, there you go, your own loss. If you can't get hold of chat or WhatsApp or phoning me or emailing me or whatever, you just don't want to win, do you? So I'm going to give you 2 more minutes. No, I'll give you 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I'll read out these questions for round 4 one more time. So question 1, who was the top try scorer in the 2019 Six Nations? Question 2, what unwanted record does New Zealand cricketer Jeff Allott hold? Question number 3, thanks Chris. Toulouse FC, Florentina and Perth Glory all play in what colour home shirt? Question 4, who scored after just 2 minutes to break Spurs' hearts in last year's Champions League final? Question 5, name the 3 race courses in the UK that begin with the letter A. Question 6, how many times has a Brit won the Tour de France, or how many times has Great Britain, a great British representative, won the Tour de France? Since 2004, Rufus has been an invaluable member of the team working behind the scenes at Wimbledon. What does Rufus do? Question 8, which country will be hosting the 2026 Winter Olympics? Question 9, which 2 teams slugged out a 17-13 scoreline at the London Stadium on the 29th of June 2019? And question 10, which of these feats is the largest number? Number of gold medals won by Team GB at the Rio Olympics 2016. Total number of fences that is jumped at the Grand National. Points difference between Liverpool and Man City before the Premier League was suspended, or the number of times Yorkshire has won the County Cricket Championship. I'm going to give you 2 more minutes, and you can also answer the album quiz ones, and then we shall go through some answers 1 to 4. And essentially just scoring yourself, okay? So don't cheat, please. Be nice of you. You know, the integrity of Shorty's quiz night. Trademark. It's not going to take off, let's be honest. I can't see BBC Northampton taking this on, let alone anyone decent. And trust me, I've been trying to sell a quiz format to BBC Northampton for many, many, many years. They still won't do it. Excuse me. Okay, I'm just going to get those up. If you do want anything, just shout and just, you know, drop a line or something like that. And incidentally, for Mr. Ellis, yeah, trousers. Not like you with your dodgy Zoom conferences that you do. Okay, I'll give you all 1 more minute. And we can start marking. Okay, as I say, what I can then do is I'll also, those that have got chat available, I can just copy and paste all of the answers into the chat box as well. So I don't have to keep repeating them. There we go. Okay, right. So without much further ado, let's get some answers. So sorry about the picture quiz. If you haven't managed to get hold of it, I do apologise if I haven't given you long enough to look at it. But you know, you'll either know these or you won't know these. So there we go. So the answers for round 1, which is the picture quiz. I wanted the album titles, please. So number 1 is Songs from the Big Chair. Tears for Fears, brilliant album. Question number 2, Roy Williams, Singing When You're Winning. Answer number 3 is number 5 is Invisible Touch, Genesis. Again, I just wanted the title. I'm just telling you who these people have put this work together. Answer number 6 is News from the World, or News of the World by Queen. There we go. Let's remember that. News of the World. I don't know if I put News from the World here. It's News of the World. Question 7 is Debut by Bjork. You all know it as Bjork probably, but it's called Debut or Debut if you're Australian. Answer number 8 for round 1 is 21 by Adele. Question 9 is Breakfast in America by Supertramp. And question 10, answer 10 is Band on the Run, Paul McCartney. I'm just going to paste all those answers into there now. Oh God, that didn't really work, did it? Sort of did. Anyway, they're all there anyway. But the spacings. Round 2, Telly Addicts. Hope you're still with me, guys. Answer number 1. Question number 1 was Shameless. Frank Gallagher and his family. Question 2, who is Max Power? Of course, Homer Simpson. I know a few of us have been singing the song in our heads while we've been, well, some of us out loud as well. Question number 3, Worm Hog, you'll find it in Slough. Of course, it's from The Office. Question number 4, Omni Shambles, where do we find that word? It's the thick of it. Very funny. Question number 5, who won the first I'm a Celebrity 2002? Was Tony Blackburn. Question number 6, which came first in these 4 amazing TV programs? It was 24, which came first. Question 7, ITV mucked up big time. It was Liverpool and Everton. That was Dan Gosling scoring for Everton right at the death, but of course nobody saw it because there was advert. Question number 8, what is the quiz hosted by Jasper Carrot? Of course, it's Golden Balls. Question 9, Dave Lamb, what does he narrate? Come Dine With Me. And question number 10, the animated duo Wallace and Gromit. Yes, Christmas Day, wasn't it? A Matter of Life and Death was what they were showing, and they got 16.1 million people. I'm just going to copy and paste all the answers in again, so you know. There we go. This is easy, this. Who's got 20 out of 20? Round 3 answers. The Smoke or London Town. Question 1, where are all those pubs? Windsor Castle, Edinburgh Castle, Dublin Castle. It's Camden Town. And I've been to all of them, I'm proud to say. Question 2, how tall is the Shard? 306 metres. So if you're 296 or you're 316, then you'll get a point. If you're anywhere outside of that, 306, then you'll get nothing. I'm just going to answer a few questions for Mr. Henderson because his Wi-Fi is terrible. He should put 50p in. Question 4 on round 1. Oh God, it's making me go back now. Ray of Light, Madonna. And questions 6 and 7 on round 2. So 24 was the answer for question 6, and Liverpool and Everton was the answer for question 7. Sorry, guys. Mr. Henderson apologises for interrupting us. Where are we? Question number 3 on round 3. Staines. Staines upon Thames was the town that changed its name to sound a little bit less rubbish. Question 4. What does UBR stand for in those stone pillars you might find on the Thames? It's University Boat Race. Of course it is. Question 5. Gillespie Road Underground Station is now called Arsenal. Question 6. That motto, which I haven't got to hand right now, is the London School of Economics. Question 7. Who had the helium-filled pig at Battersea Power Station? That was Pink Floyd. The Grapes pub listed building is Sir Ian McKellen. He owns that, and often has been seen pouring pints as well. Question 5. The Premier League teams in Greater London is 5. That's Arsenal, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Sunday. You'll find flowers. It's a very famous flower market at Columbia Road. Question 4. Oh, sorry, round 4. The sports round. Top scorer for the 2019 Six Nations was Johnny May. Jeff Allett, what not horrible, but necessary record does he have? He has the most balls faced before being out for a duck. 77 deliveries he faced without scoring a run, and then was out for a duck. Terrible. Question 3. Toulouse, Florentina and Perth Glory all play in purple. Weird colour to play football in, but I've seen Perth Glory playing in that purple. Question 4. Who broke Spurs' hearts in the Champions League final? That was Mo Salah, of course. Question 5. The 3 race courses beginning with the letter A. There's 3 of them. If you've got 2 right, I'll give you half a point, but if you've got 3, and that's Aintree, Ascot and Ayr. What I mean? No, sorry, I was only asking for the number. No, sorry, scrap that. If you put 3, you get a point. If you put any other number, you get no points. Sorry, I didn't ask you to name them. I just wanted to know the number. So anyway, if you put 3 down, or you put the number 3 down, you get a point. How many Brits, or how many times has Britain won the Tour de France? They've won it 6 times in total. So that's Bradley Wiggins. Chris Froome has won it 4 times. Chris Froome has won it 4 times. And Geraint Thomas has also won it, of course, in 2018. So that's 6 times in total. Question 7. Who is Rufus and what does he do at Wimbledon? He is a pigeon scarer. You might have seen the Stella Artois adverts. He's the hawk that goes around the courts getting rid of pigeons. So if you put bird of prey or something along those lines, or pigeon scarer or something like that, I'll give you the point, okay? But you know what to do. Who's hosting the 2026 Winter Olympics? It's Italy. They're going to be hosted in Milan, hopefully. Who are the 2 teams that slugged out that 17-13 scoreline at the London Stadium? That was Boston Red Sox and New York Yankees. Well done if you got that. There we go. And then final round. Name the number. Oh, sorry. What was the greatest number? I need to get the other page up here. Name the greatest number of the 4 items that I listed. Oh, God. Too many screens. There we go. What were they? There we go. So, number of gold medals won by Team GB at the Rio Olympics was 27. Total number of fences jumped in the Grand National is 30. Points difference between Liverpool and Man City before the Premier League was suspended is 25. Number of times Yorkshire has won the county championship is 32. So there you go. So you put Yorkshire or D or cricket or whatever, you get a point. Well done. Did I ask you to name the race courses? I'm sorry. Did you put 2 down? If you put 2 down, give yourself half a point, if they're the correct 3, by the way. Round 2, question 7. Which year? Let's have a look. 2009 FA Cup. Liverpool and Everton. Dan Gosling scored that winner for Everton. And yeah, if you're still arguing about the if you're still arguing about the race courses, Aintree, Ascot, and Ayr, if you put 2 of those down, give yourself half a point. Right, okay, anyway, that's all the answers. So total them up. You should be a total of 40, I think. And either tell me or don't tell me. You know, and there we go. I'm going to finish off my food and my pint for 2 minutes, so talk amongst yourselves. And, round 3, answer 10. Jesus Christ. Dave, your hard work. Flowers. Flowers is the answer to that. That's what you'll find at Columbia Road on a Sunday. It's not what I asked. It wasn't the FA Cup final. It was who was the what was the match that ITV mucked up? That was Liverpool and Everton. I wasn't asking for the FA Cup final. I was asking for what match ITV mucked up by putting adverts in the middle. Oh, here we go. Round 4, question number 7. I'm going to post them all again in a minute anyway. Pigeon scarer. That's what Rufus is. He's a pigeon scarer. Pigeon murderer even. Yeah, that's very good, Hendo. And I'm just going to copy and paste all the answers back in here. And I'm going to just leave you all for a couple of minutes. Round 4. And come back soon for more. Tell you what I'll do as well while I'm here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to list the link for question. So round 5, there's another picture round. God help us with this. God help us with this. I'm just going to put the link again in the taskbar, or I'll send it to you guys on WhatsApp if you've given me your stuff address. Until then, I will speak to you in 3 or 4 minutes. Sponsored by Proper Job. Okay guys, so if you're still here, so I've just sent everybody the link to round 5, which is the second picture quiz there. I'm just going to send it to everybody on the WhatsApp groups, and if I've got your number as well. I'm just going to log off for a few minutes guys while I change internet. So I will disappear for a few minutes, but again, just try and find Shorty quiz night, and you will find me here. Right, yeah, so I'm going to spit for 5 minutes now. So there you go, link there. If you quickly download it, I'll post it again in a minute, and then I'll speak to you guys in about 4 minutes. 4 minutes.